Good day, ma'am. By the way, my name is Juan Tajun, and the assigned topic that I'm going to tackle is all about preparing teachers for multi-literacies. So, according to New London, Pro 1996, underscored that multi-literacies as multimodal ways of communication that includes communication between and among other languages, using diverse channels within cultures, and an ability to understand technology and multimedia as such like multi-literacies. The teaching offers a new classroom pedagogy that extends and help manage classroom. In fact, multi-literacies is essential for teachers because it acknowledges the diverse ways of students when it comes to engaging information and by embracing various forms of literacy such as digital, visual, and cultural, teachers can integrate of the learning individuals and learning styles of the individuals or the students and also prepare students for the complexities of modern communication. Now, in preparing teachers for multi-literacies, there are many people who propose it. First is Miss Cross-Medical So, stating that one challenge for educators is to help students to create a sustainable literacy development throughout schooling so that students can develop strong literacy skills. So this statement, which is by Ms. was 2014, is crucial for students to continually enhance their literacy skills, which in order to succeed their academically and professionally, it also ensures that the students support their lifelong learning and success. And when we see sustainable literacy, it is the knowledge and skills and mindset that allows individual to become deeply committed to building a sustainable futures and informed and effective decision. So next is according to Borheim et al. 2008, certainly multiple and new literacies requires students to integrate technology, enhance educational goals into their work. So this statement, which is according to Borheim et al. 2008, 2003, which is, as we all know that technology, nowadays we're advent of technology. And as a students, it is essential for us to integrate technology in a classroom because in order to develop literacy skills such as information literacy and media literacy, and of course technological proficiency, which is increasingly important in today's digital world. And next is according to Ajayaki 2011, recommended that teachers education must prepare teachers to teach multi-literacies in their school where there is a critical gap between multi-literacies and classroom pedagogy. So this statement, which is according to Ajayaki 2011, by equipping teachers with the knowledge and tools to teach multi-literacies effectively, they can be better involving address the needs of the students in a rapidly digital world and information-rich worlds. However, there is a critical gap between multi-literacies and classroom pedagogy. Just like an example, many students are expert at navigating social media platforms, like creating digital content and consuming information online. However, classroom instruction may not always effectively incorporate these digital literacies. Therefore, teachers' education must bridge this gap by training educators to integrate multi-literacies into their teaching practices and ensuring that classroom instructions aligns with the diverse of literacy skills and competencies of students possess outside of the school. Next is according to Bennington 2013, given globalization and technological changes, teaching multi-literacies is indispensable today's interconnected world. And mobility process encompasses various forms of communication, such as digital, visual, and cultural, equipping learners with the skills needed. And next is, therefore, Newman 2002, and this was really important, suggests that teachers integrate core components of multimedia assisting teaching. So what are those? Those are security place, overt instruction, critical framing, and the fourth one is transform action. But first, let's talk about secretive practice. And when we say secretive practice, lead students towards meaningful when integrating primary knowledge. And primary knowledge is leads meaningful learning experiences. Just like, for example, in history class, students could analyze the primary source of diaries or artifacts in particular time periods. So in this way, students have a better understanding of historical events, and of course, we have a prior knowledge or primary knowledge. Next is overt instruction. Guide students to the systematic practice of learning process with goals and techniques. So this overt instruction engage students with the systematic goals and technique with like clarity, consistency, and efficiency. Like, for example, giving students how, like, for example, step-by-step education software. Next is critical framing. So teaches students how to question diverse perception for better learning experiences. So this one, the students encouraged to share their perceptions with their peers or with their partners. So of course, by that, it can promote or can foster an understanding and empathy of the individual. Of course, having a sense of belonging. Next is transform action. So, teaching students to apply lessons they learn to solve in real life problem. Of course, in order for us to identify that we are an effective teachers, so we give just an example, we give students an activities that is relatable to their real life experiences or authentic habit. In that way, students, it's easy for them to have an insight in a certain question. Next is teachers and systems. So first is encourage students to reflect regularly on the role of technology in their learning. So this one will help students to think critically and learn how to navigate information with the use of the technology. And it can also develop students' literacy skills and the technological changes and cultivate self-awareness. Next is create a website and invite students to use it to continue class discussion and bring it outside courses. So when it is very common as students, when there is an extended learning, we usually use Google Classroom. So Google Classroom, before we interact, of course, we use an invite code. So and then if we are interact, of course, the discussion will be continue. We can also share resources and activities, having activities, quizzes, and also collaborations, of course. Next is give students strategies for evaluating the quality of information provided in the internet. Just like, for example, research skills. The students, they are given having a research skill in which the students will be evaluate information which is or find information which is relatable or reliable for their research. Next is be open to one's thoughts. Of course, this is very important. Once we are open to one's thoughts, it can foster camaraderie. Of course, a sense of belonging, and we are